open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter we had in gales and floods. If not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Need guidance on life, auto, or homeowners insurance? Contact Kate Woolman State Farm for all your insurance needs. Rates can be more affordable than you think, and protecting what matters most to you is important. Call Ben at 719-539-6265 and he'll set you up with what you need. That's 719-539-6265.
So what do y'all want to do?
Where are we going? I mean, we know what we need to do now. We either need to get 2 or 3 more children of a rock so that we can gather them around.
They have to be quiet, though.
Whispering, right? Whispering children. Definitely.
Quiet.
Can you hear
Rock
any?
kids.
Can you, like... Is there any voices coming from those things?
Yeah. That was actually...
Hold it
I
up
was
more
gonna...
to her ear.
I'm gonna go up to the
And
other
listen.
ear, and I'm gonna put my ear up against that ear and listen.
You catch, like, the feeling that you might have heard something, but you can't tell if it's your imagination.
Shut up.
So, this is a DM discretion thing. One of the spells I have lets me create a sudden loud sound. Is there any way to modify that spell to act as an amplifier, almost like a stethoscope? Or is that
Thaumaturgy?
extending that well beyond
Yeah, which
the
spell
realm?
is that it?
Hold on.
That might be stretching it, but what if you set that in like the middle of a drum while it's humming?
Oh, there's
Like-
a thought too, yeah.
There is a lot of brew out there as well that basically states the horns that people shout into has a thaumaturgy enchantment to it, which takes their voice and makes it louder. So it's been done in homebrew before. I don't think it's typically, but that's a cool implication. I need to read that spell.
I have that hatchet that casts thaumaturgy. Could I use that in this?
Well, he has thaumaturgy. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Oh, he does. Okay.
It might be. Hold on.
Do the cleric do?
Yes, I think that was the one because I can boom my voice up to 3 times as loud as normal for a minute. So I figure hypothetically you could make the argument that you could amplify a sound. I understand though that is a stretch.
Hey, wait a minute. I got an idea here. Where's my actions here?
Yeah, what's your idea?
So
you can
I
certainly
can
try it.
I can also use magical tinkering to record a 6-second long recorded message. Could I use magical tinkering to like literally make another rock as to amplify what another rock is doing for at least a 6-second period?
So you're saying basically use it to record the first rock and then repeat it back?
Basically, as loud as that thing can. I'm basically going to be using one rock as an amplifier, using magical tinkering. It would only work for 6 seconds, so if there's any information beyond 6 seconds, it's not going to include that, but if there's anything to... Like, if it's saying anything, we might be able to decipher it at least, or at least be able to hear it, as opposed to, just basically tasting the leftovers of, watermelon that was in the same room as soda pop.
You can both try those.
LaCroix?
Yes, I was.
Hashtag not spawn, but we could be.
Not after that.
Sponsor.
Not after that. Yeah.
But we have to say nice things if we're sponsored.
Oh, that's how that works, right? Sorry.
Second thought. Hey, LaCroix, you got contact information for Waterloo?
Shots
We're
fired.
definitely not being sponsored after that.
Well, no. So here's the thing. So if they do sponsor us, then we can all pop a LaCroix and be like, "Oh wow, that actually has a lot of great flavor to it. We were so silly before. Thanks, LaCroix."
Look, come on. Let's be honest.
We'll kiss ass.
LaCroix, we'll just put LaCroix and Bud Light on the same shelf of stuff that doesn't have flavor, but we pretend that it does.
Bud Light,
Quack.
Budweiser, Budweiser. Never.
Quack,
I will
quack,
never
quack,
even
quack,
take
quack,
your money.
quack.
Never
Yeah,
gonna
I will.
happen.
Yeah, quack quack. Sorry, Michael.
He couldn't even not gag through it.
All right. Are either of you going to attempt these interesting ideas?
Yeah, I'll let Veilpit make his attempt first.
I mean, if you try both, you might be able to get. Try one then the other. Veilpip is just going to amplify whatever you can hear out of there using a rock for whatever 6-second recording he can do. And if he has to use minor conjuration to create like some kind of little adapter to fit these two rocks together, so they're not just like scraping together like a caveman, he can.
Caveman tripping.
Okay. Make
It's
me
not-
a.
It's not Clyde doing this after all.
What are you saying?
Caveman. Not a caveman. She's a hillbilly.
Give me a performance check for trying to rig this.
Are we doing performance with dexterity or charisma?
This says charisma. Or do you have a way to switch it up?
You can switch it in D&D Beyond. We had done that for like the dancing part, so I don't know if that would count considering I'm doing something dexterity would make sense considering I'm doing something very fiddly with little rocks.
Oh, yeah. Do it as dex.
Okay. Good, because I actually have a dex bonus as opposed to charisma, which is kind of my dump stat. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a total of 11 there. I didn't roll well. 5 plus 6.
Your connector looks passable. It's definitely not like a nice sturdy, everything fits exactly as you would like. But it is at least there. You have the recording rock listen. you cast that spell and then cast it, have it play back and you don't hear anything.
Oh, we can't seem to amplify the signal. I don't know why I suddenly turned so Scottish.
Get it, Olive! Go on, Captain!
We can't seem to amplify the signal, Captain.
We got to get this signal or we all's going to die from the space monster.
All right, I'm gonna.
This is why I have to do the flaps. Anytime I don't do the flaps, I fuck up the accent. I forget what the voice actor is. The guy from Team Fortress. He's like, you got to get into the shape of your character.
Yep.
Before
This is the
Casimir
character shape.
does his
Yes.
stuff, I'm going to
Before
cast
what?
guidance on him. Going to go over and slap him on the thigh, a little pinch as I do. Like, you got this, buddy. Totally forgot to do this to that guy. I kind of forgot I was a buffer, apparently.
You got a much better chance than I do because I was hodgepodging this with artificer skills that I don't have. I think I took a
All
one
right,
level.
what do you
in
want
these
me to
people.
roll for my attempt, Michael?
Give me a Arcana check.
With a
Arcana.
D4.
Prepare to fire the Arcana check.
Don't forget to add your
Don't forget
D4
your
for
D4.
guidance.
Yes, thank you so much. Oh, I had crappy Arcana. Why do I have crappy Arcana?
Because
put
you
all
didn't
your
go to
stats
college.
into charisma and dexterity.
Yeah, because my intimidation is so stupidly high. That's why. Can I intimidate it
Eh.
working?
You could try. You remember how you intimidated a door earlier?
Are you gonna do that in Clyde's ear?
Just
Oh,
between
no,
you
no,
and
no,
me, this door
to
is really
the
stupid.
earring, not in her ear.
Has she taken it
Eh.
off?
No.
Ooh.
Smython, she said she hasn't taken the earring off.
Okay, I'm still keeping this roll. My dear, may I see one of the earrings?
Oh,
Would you-
sure.
Would you take
There
it
you
off? Thank
go.
you.
Quiet kid.
I don't know if I like being called the quiet kid.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you, but okay. that would be
Okay.
funny.
So, total of 25. Arcana check.
Okay.
Damn.
Rolled a 19, I got a 4 on the d4, and then there's a +2.
Okay.
Yes, I rolled incredibly well, don't ask me how.
That's Veil Pip level Arcana.
So you are able to finagle your spell enough that you're pretty sure you can actually have it raise the sound of something outside you. Normally, you have to either just amplify yourself,
Right.
or create the sound of something you've already heard. You were able to manipulate the strings of the magic to kind of overlap those two. It's like
I able to touch
create
the
this
weave?
sound that like I'm hearing, but
Mhm.
make it louder, and you're able to tweak that just enough. And so you don't hear much. You hear like a tiny whisper. And as you hold it louder to your ear, you can definitely... you're not imagining it. There's some sort of sound.
Okay.
But it still just sounds like wind blowing or the sea crashing with like hints of what could be words.
Like one of those conch shells.
Kinda, yeah. So very much that effect, but with more sense of meaning behind it that you can't interpret them. Or hear that part loud enough to even deduce it. So the signal's been amplified, but
it's too weak.
mhm.
What if if I ask Clyde for the other earring? What if I put the two together and try again?
I just realized we've been trying this whole thing with just one.
Oh.
Because I was
I'll
good
give
about
you the
this.
other one.
I was about to say in that me that we might just not have enough of these rocks to hear what it's saying, but we've been trying this whole thing with just one of the rocks, so you can confirm that right now.
Yeah, there's like a tiny increase. The sense of a voice has increased, but still not enough to determine what it's saying.
Maybe the
More than-
whispering children become the whispering adult when you get them all together. We should probably try to find the other pieces.
Yeah, I was just saying that
I
was
was-
more of an increase than anything else we've done with it, right?
Yeah.
Adults usually aren't louder than kids. I'm sorry. Not how it works.
Nah,
Also,
maybe
she's-
not in your plane.
You mean you have quiet, like actual, like silent children here?
Was one.
You were a quiet kid?
I was a
Aw.
quiet kid. Yeah.
Well, I was hoping it might give us a clue. Well, my friends, I at least know my travel path. If, none of you are doing anything, would like to accompany me to, the dwarven city of Karishkalchilkon Roxmire. Hold on. I have it. Nargathaz, that's right. to the Dwarven Kingdom of Nagathar. Wow, blah.
Nargles.
Chokes on Rockshire.
Jokes on every time you say it, a rock just spawns in your mouth that you have to spit out.
Hands.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. We could just sit here and spawn rocks. There's a grift in this somewhere.
Oh
Occupation.
boy.
Probably
No.
is. I mean,
Hopefully
Rocks
they're
are useful.
geodes.
I'm always doing something. Looking good isn't an occupation, though, so I'll go with you.
And,
Those are my earrings, so I guess
Well-
I have to come.
well, I was going to say, I'm not going to steal your stones, so I was hoping that you would be willing to accompany me.
Yeah. I want to find
Aw,
these
that's so
guys'
big of him.
parents.
What?
What?
He was not going to
So
admit
big.
to her that he'd consider stealing the stones. Come on. He's smarter than that.
Gotta have some kind of tact as a
He's-
thief. Come on.
No, there is there is no redemptive qualities in this character whatsoever. He is a heartless, completely manipulative, just pure evil. He does nothing good about it.
Edward walks
And
in
you
front
should
of
leave it that and
Casimir,
not look into that any further.
holds his hands up, and goes,
Uppies.
Uppies.
Casimir will pick him up, put him on his shoulder.
The
Anyone else
narrator
want that as a
nods.
4-panel now? I'm
Yeah.
evil! I
It's
want
like-
nothing to do with you! Uppies!
What do uppies?
Here we go.
Oh.
Mm.
Casimir's the sweetest guy I think I've ever met in my entire life.
Okay. Is this how you felt about Edward? Is this how Edward feels? Or not Edward.
Irvin?
Irvin. Is this how Irvin feels?
I mean, yeah, Irvin.
Yeah. This right
He's a
here is
jerk.
is this the rage that Irvin felt?
Suddenly all the fanboying
yeah.
around Virgil makes sense.
But Casimir doesn't have white hair.
I need it.
That's true.
It's true. And he hasn't gone. "Oh." Every 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck.
All right,
Oh
so,
wait. Oh, I'm not supposed
so
to
we've
use the
had
word,
two
sorry.
responses. Vale, Pip, and Carl, what do you say?
Sorry, I stuck a cracker in my mouth. What was I reacting to?
Whether or not you're gonna come along with. Casimir's asking if you'll come along with him to the Dwarven city or Dwarven area.
Well, I figured we'd either go to the Dwarven place or we go see the oh, the lady who sold the earrings. In the
Oh,
first place.
you know what? That's a good idea. We should probably sneak back into town and try to talk to her first.
Because we'd mentioned that just like 15 minutes ago or so.
You're right. I totally forgot about that. That's a really good point.
This is the GM's
Anyways.
way of sending us back to town.
That's exactly.
We
It's like, don't worry,
GTF'd too quickly.
we saw the plot hook. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
Well,
What is this random piece of bait that is just hovering here with no obvious hooks in it whatsoever?
Let's chase it. Off we go.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Of course not. No. Should we
Well, Clyde definitely
like-
wants to go back to the fair. So,
disguise ourselves, considering that we kind of caused a little bit of a ruckus the last time we were?
I created a beautiful little flower area. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I would like to change my prepared spells because I know I have disguise self prepare as one of my spells somewhere here. Is that No, I think that's artificial.
Although to be fair,
spells.
it would be very contrary to Casimir's personality to disguise himself. So
No?
I'm a
Too vain?
raccoon.
I
Yeah.
believe
Can't really
as
hide
a
that.
wizard, to change your prepared spells, you need to wait till the next rest. of some
Long
variety.
rest.
Nah.
Same for Artificer.
big deal.
Long rest, you can change them. Well, actually, is Artificer permanent?
No, it's not.
I don't think
It's
it is.
known and
Yeah.
prepared spells.
Someone is more permanent. I forget which one it is.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerers
yeah,
are permanent,
you
yeah.
can't prepare.
Druids can prepare each day.
They can?
Yep. Oh,
I haven't
Maybe.
been doing that.
I mean, I'd have a bother, because it's too much work.
Always prepared. Prepare. Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
yeah, yeah.
Prepared.
Prepared spells.
I never noticed that. Wow, this is weird. Huh.
Druids are the
that's
party
nice,
unite
because
with not changing our spells.
I had some spells that I was like, this is useless. Why did I pick this? Well, that's it forever.
Hmm.
Goodbye, spell in the
Okay.
future.
So are you all wanting to head back to town? Or what are you doing?
To the circus.
I'm looking at preparing spell rules real quick.
It's long rest.
Cool.
Back to town. Back to the fair.
Let's go.
That seems to be the general consensus. General consensus?
Yeah. Okie dokie. Clyde, can you give me a survival?
Should Clyde be doing this, or should I? No, never mind. I'm casting my binder thingy spell.
If you guys want to change it up, I was just running off. I was trying to skip a discussion every time. But if you want to switch it, you can.
No. I've only got one more charge to reload on my med kit. So I'm going to do that.
That's a 17.
17.
And that's still at advantage. Yeah?
What?
Is that
No.
still at advantage? No.
No.
Why was it last time? Because we were going back to
'Cause you
some
were
place we already
walking-
knew?
Yeah. Within a very short period of time.
So do you want me to re-roll just one?
Oh, that was yeah. Reroll again.
Not good. 10 total.
I'm sorry, is that audible?
Okay.
I didn't hear.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what is audible. I heard something.
I wasn't sure if the meowing was audible or not.
Aw. No. Yeah, so that's a 10 for survival then. At
Hey, so many
it was a
tickles it
normal
takes
roll,
to tickle
not at
squid.
advantage. 10 survivals.
Okay, give me a second. I was misreading a thingy.
Da da dun dun dun. Misreading a
Warlocks.
spell slot.
Warlocks are also permanent.
Yeah.
Semi-permanent, because you can change those on level ups.
Yes. Oh. There are actual rules to making a spell book for wizards. Huh.
What is
Hi,
with
please,
the
please
ending?
role play among yourselves as you're walking through this lovely forest.
Usually I
Alright.
can't get you guys to shut up.
It's
and
a
now you're
lovely
all
day
quiet.
while I'm walking down the road, and if I stop thinking, I shall explode.
Hey, Casimir. I got a question
What
for
have you done?
What's, while riding on his shoulder, what's the quality you admire the most in people?
You're assuming I admire people.
No, you don't have to admire the person, just the quality. Like, I mean, for example here, Nodor, I admire his cooking. but nothing else about him. He was a pretty smelling guy.
That's a hard question.
What did
I
you
would
say you rolled
say-
again, Dave?
Am I babe?
10.
Is that babe?
10? Okay, thank you.
No, I'm babe.
Ooh,
Really?
babe.
Sorry. Zelda's the babe.
I mean, this is true.
Continue.
I admire power and strength.
Hmm.
Especially if that power and strength comes in spite of extreme difficulty.
Yeah. That's a good answer. What about you? I would ask Carl. Well, I mean, I'll ask Carl, but I'll ask Veilpip. I don't understand him though. Carl, what about you, Carl?
I was kind of hoping to go last on that one. I'm kind of still thinking.
Oh, he's up there. He's too high. Okay, never mind. I'll
Yes.
come around to you, Clyde. Clyde,
Hmm?
what
What do I admire in people?
Yeah,
What's
like
a
what
quality
what
that I like
quality?
the most about people?
Not equality, just quality.
A quality?
Just a singular one. Yeah, you
A
gotta choose
singular
one.
Oh, it's hard. There's just like so much to like about people, you know? I like when people are joyful or they get like really excited about something and they just can't like shut up about it. I like to listen to them just like talk about like their shit, you know? It's just like so fascinating and then you can be happy with them.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Like, does it feel better when it's a state or when people experience that quality from something you did? Or do you just like seeing it
Oh,
in
yeah,
general?
that feels really good. But honestly, just in general. If I did something for them that made them happy, that makes my whole entire like year, honestly. But just in general, I really like it. I like to
How-
see people joyful.
How long's a year? Nah, that's a different question. But that's a good answer too. I like that answer. Oh look, Carl's back. Hey Carl, got a question for you.
What? Hey, what you got?
What quality do you admire most in people?
Not being a hobo.
Nice. That's a good one. Well, what about... Hey, Casimir, can you ask Veilpip that question and translate for us?
You hear Veilpip saying, "I can understand everything you're saying right now."
I don't know what he just said. What did he just say?
Yeah, that was said in Gnomish. So you translate
Oh,
that.
now apparently he has the ability to understand everything we're saying right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Veilpip. What quality do you admire most in people?
The ability to laugh. I don't know why I'm still doing that me when I should just be doing this. But hey, it's become a force of habit now. God dang it. I enjoy people who can actually laugh. Smile, because smiles can be faked. Laugh.
Yeah, you're
Also,
right
I don't
with
think
that.
did my audio change any. I think I'm good.
I think you good.
Just want to
That's
make
a
sure
good
because
too.
oh boy, can be hard to pick up on fucking
Hey, that's a
whatever
good
system
answer.
I'm using here. Ah!
People
Mm.
laughing. It's good
It
quality.
did cut out a tiny bit, but yeah.
Means they can enjoy
Yeah.
We
life.
got it.
I'm pushing the limit of what I think Discord will take here.
You can change your
I'm
audio stuff
assuming
in Discord too.
Somebody
I do it all the time.
did
Oh, I just mean for the pickup on it.
Yeah, you can change that. I do it all the time. Otherwise, you wouldn't be hearing any music at all right now.
who? Does Carl
Music?
Yeah.
say that to us?
It's going
Or
right
how
now.
do we hear that?
He right now. Casimir is translator
Oh, okay.
because I can hear everything you're. Veilpip can hear everything you're saying. but Veil Pip can't. Everything he says is just me, 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 me.
Yeah.
Is Casimir translating accurately?
I mean, that was the plan.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Unless, you know,
What the hell? Oh my gosh.
unless there's for some sort of really good reason where I need to not do that. But yeah, that was planning.
He's not Carl after all.
Joyful. What? No. Laughter. I laugh at you all the time.
Yeah, it usually is.
Laughter. I hardly know her.
Lord.
Some good
That's
answers.
really cool, Veil Pip. I like to make people laugh too. It's such a nice sound.
Well, I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but gnomish humor is kind of hard to translate at times. Especially with Carl.
Oh man, that's like its own kind of humor, though, right? Well,
Only if
except
they
for when
understand
it's
the
at your
Gnomish.
expense.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all fun and games until we got run out of town.
Oh,
Well, at least you still have both your bowls.
Oh,
And your wiener.
oh,
I've still got all those things. Don't worry, Casimir. Pat him on the side of the
okay.
face.
I was like, holy shit.
Do you think he cares?
I mean, that was a player comment more than anything else. But
I know, I just used it.
All right.
Most of them are about joy. Except for yours, pokes Casimir.
Yeah.
Although, actually, I guess power could be a sense of joy. So, yeah. Things that make us happy.
you didn't.
Nice.
joy is,
Edward.
my friend.
Yeah.
Joy is fleeting. Happiness, an illusion. Power, now that's real.
That's where it's at.
There's illusion magic that isn't real.
Depends on the eye of the beholder, I guess. I mean, all illusions
is-
are real until you prove them to be false. Then you realize
No,
it's a
no,
real
only one of the beholder eyes does that. The rest of
Really?
them do other things.
Oh, that's terrifying. I'm actually scared of those things now.
Sorry, I couldn't help to make the comment.
You
I had to
didn't
make the
say
DP
what
joke.
yours was. You didn't answer your own question.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess it didn't. I like it when their bodies are in one piece. The cookies are that
That's
way.
a good quality. Yeah. Having your whole body together. That's
Oh, you hate
pretty
skeletons, is what you're saying.
No, I like skeletons actually. They like the meaty bit, and you know the tongue, so people don't actually get to yell at you. That's pretty nice. So skeletons actually, you know what? I think that's the quality I like about people most is their skeleton, especially when their meat is not on it.
All right, we got to keep Edward far away from that
I was
small
gonna say,
anime skeleton.
Casimir does like the creepy like neck snap head turn over to you.
Hey,
It's like, wait a minute, he's supposed to be the party sociopath.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, the party sociopath is like, wait a minute, hold up, hang on, something's not right, something don't smell right.
Podcast. Your skeleton is now sentient. It is now trapped in a dark closet.
Ah,
Oh
ah,
no!
it is.
That
A
is-
skeleton. The only parts of our bone that
Dang it,
typically
now my bones itch.
see
I hate
light constantly is our teeth. The rest of them are in shadows.
Oh, that's true.
And
See,
locked
I didn't
away.
even realize that was a thing
Yeah.
until, like, apparently that is a disease in 40k. Like, you get this disease and your skeleton becomes sentient.
That
No.
reminds me
Anyway,
of bone flappers.
Casimir said the
Yeah.
words, that doesn't sound or smell right. And so with
Bone
that
flappers do
note,
not smell
as you're
right.
walking along, you do notice a strong odor of decaying bodies
Uh-oh.
off to your left as you're walking along the forest. And then as you continue, you do notice a few large movements of something having moved through some mud that was here. And then you all see some large prints over on that side of the trail.
We're just gonna walk
Do we
past the
smell
fact that we
blood?
smelled bodies.
Nothing to worry about. Completely normal. Carry on.
I smell loot.
Do we smell blood?
Blood?
Pretty sure we just smell decay at this point.
There's blood in the water.
Yeah, you know what
there's
decay
a sense
means.
of blood
though.
too.
There is a
Three
scent of blood.
bones.
Oh, so these are fresh.
Okay.
Some of it's fresh.
Some of it's fresh.
Some of it's fresh.
Someone want to do like a knowledge nature check or something?
I'm curious. Yeah, sure. Can I do? You know what? Can I hop down? And can I try to
Mhm.
find one of these puddle bits and do a medicine check to determine how fresh all of this is? Like with my nose, seeing as I'm very keen to these kinds of smells and this kind of stuff, can I tell exactly how fresh it could be? With a medicine check or something.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I honestly spaced that you've lived in the woods.
I come from the woods. I'm a
Yeah.
raccoon.
Yeah.
I feel like
You
a
can't-
raccoon has definitely like dealt with a dead body or two while trying to
Yeah.
get some food.
I
Yeah.
was a client doctor.
I make a lot of dead bodies.
And mortuary, probably, to be fair. Though we probably ate our own, let's be fair. Guidance myself.
Poof.
Woo! 22. No, 23.
Oh wow. Wow.
Okay. So you see that this one was probably made 2 nights ago. The one right over there was made last night. And as you're looking along, you definitely see a full, intact owlbear print in the
Oh.
dirt, which was probably made last night.
Put my paw in the print area. It's a big one.
Are you waving to? Who are you waving to? What do you want? She'll lean down to you. What is it?
You feel like getting a new hide?
Not particularly.
Then we
I
should
don't
definitely
do
stay away from where
furs.
this went. Pointing at the footprint. That one's last night. That one's 2 days ago. We're in its hunting territories. His ears have kind of shifted back a little bit.
We should get out
Mhm.
of
Yeah,
here.
we should keep moving.
Probably.
I grab onto her shoulder before she
Even
goes
though
up.
it smells really good. Anyways,
Yeah, it
let's
smells
go.
like free loot. And a lot of free money.
Why are owlbears valuable?
No,
I know
they
very
probably-
little about the actual
No,
creature.
owlbears. The things that died probably had money and things on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, are they human bodies or are they animal corpses?
We don't know. We just have evidence of there having been corpses around here. So,
Oh,
where there
there's
is death,
Oh,
where there is death, there is free money.
okay. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I thought
Fine.
you knew something about owlbears that I didn't
Loot,
know.
loot.
Like, they have
Just that they're
full
big
sacks
and
or something.
scary. And
We're just gonna find some owlbear pellets, which is just gonna be just some of the nastiest crap you've handled today.
I'm gonna pick them up and feed them to Veilpip.
Veilpip is not that hungry.
Look,
He had a good berry.
good berries.
Veilpip went to college.
I
Try that
am
shit
a
on.
gen-
try that
But he
shit
was
on
also
Clyde.
thrown out, as we've been told.
No, he wasn't thrown out. He dropped out after a really, really bad
College
trip.
dropout.
Okay.
This is why we should never give Veilpip mushrooms. He dropped out of college after a really bad trip.
Oh.
Meanwhile, he doesn't seem to be afraid of mushrooms. Just saying.
Clearly hasn't learned his lesson.
Let's
Probably
keep
not.
going, but in a stealthy way. More quietly,
Yeah,
keeping an
let's-
eye out.
Let's quietly go.
Can Carl take off around into the air and just kind of scout around to make sure there's no giant fuck off owlbear around the corner?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so roll for perception for Carl. And
Carl.
Cool.
It's features and traits.
Can one of us assist?
Oh, I just have to
Carl,
maximize
really.
the screen.
You guys can certainly look around you as you go and make perception
Okay.
checks if you're wanting. Yeah, perception or survival.
Okay, this is being very annoying. It doesn't want to stay on the extra page. There we go.
Actually, you know what? Hang
Plus
on.
3 perception. There we go. Oh, all right. Natural 20. So 23.
I'm gonna do something
Okay.
else. I'm gonna start ritual casting something on Clyde's shoulder while they're looking around. So it's gonna take 10 minutes.
Okay. So Carl goes up and is flapping around. He looks around. He definitely sees signs of this being a large predator's territory. There's, occasional remains of bodies just generally around. And you do
Owlbear
definitely
pellets.
notice, some owlbear pellets. Some of which seem larger than you would expect. And you also notice, like, this one region. So if you all are heading directly west, there's like this path that goes, so here, this is west, and then it's going south. You see a large bunch of like knocked over trees and repeated crushing of stuff so that there's a full path that way.
I repeat
That's
my statement to the size of this owlbear.
Okay.
So do we want to go for the loot, or do we want to just, or do we want to ignore this particular piece of bait because that hook is looking sharp?
I'm just
It's
saying
looking
we
real
can.
tempting, that's for sure.
I'm just saying we're not going to be going very far from this. We can always just kind of pop back over this after visiting the Amethyst woman.
Let's wait 10 minutes for the ritual spell to go off. Locate animals or plants. And I'm going to try to locate an
there you
owlbear
go.
within 5 miles.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that work for abominations?
You could just pick
Owl's not
an
an
animal
abomination.
to.
Yep.
Oh, it's not considered one anymore?
Nope. Shouldn't
Strictly
be.
speaking, isn't an owlbear considered like?
They used to be
Neutral good.
abominations.
I thought it was, if anything, an aberration.
Aberration, abomination.
Well,
potato,
actually,
There's a
that's-
difference.
Let's see.
Because they were
Double-checking.
created
It
by
is
a wizard.
Monster.
Depends on the world that you're in and the law that you're using.
Fair.
5e says they're a monstrosity, unaligned.
What does the... Okay, so let me double check the spell.
Beast. So I probably can't actually get an owlbear with it.
No, I'd let...
Is there an actual beast? Hang on. Let me look up a horse. Not a seahorse, a
Could
riding
just-
horse.
I think there is an actual beast.
There is, yeah.
Flower
There is an
over
actual
here?
beast classification. So an owlbear is a monstrosity, not a beast.
Oh, it's
So I don't-
specified beast. okay.
Yeah, I don't think because a riding horse is a large beast, whereas an owlbear is a large monstrosity. So I don't think my spell's going to work. Sadly, that's okay then.
We could just ask this flower where he's at.
You can speak to plants. Oh,
Yeah.
I could too if I wanted to. That's pretty cool.
And we can all speak to plants. It's whether or not they'll talk back to us.
Just like put my nose like towards the middle of the flower.
I can speak to
I want-
withered animals. Does that count for anything?
Yeah.
I could
If
do that
I
too.
can speak to eldritch abominations. What?
Oh my gosh, there's another thing I can do.
I think we're not like an evil party just abusing woodland animals for fun and profit.
We
No,
are.
no.
We already are.
Nowhere near as bad as we could be, though.
Nah, you guys are pretty fine.
I don't know.
are you
I
gonna
just
try to
used the
talk to the
spell to
flower?
get 2 creatures up to me and eat them.
That is definitely pushing it compared to the other uses we've been doing.
Is Clyde trying to talk to a flower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of flower is it?
A hydrangea.
Hydrangea. Okay. Do you say anything?
Yeah, we like. Where's the big scary owlbear?
Oh, the big one, the big one. Wait, the big one or the big one?
Is there more than one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Scary. More than one. Okay. Where are they?
Over that way. And there's a little movement as if there's a breeze pointing towards the south.
South?
Is that where all of the just like the trees laying down are?
Yeah.
Oh, is that where the big scary guy lives?
Don't know. Probably. They tend to go that way after they've been trampling around. They've always missed me.
They always miss you. That's so good. That way you can just
Right?
lose your petals when you're supposed to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's better than being stepped on.
I could totally see him going, wait, what do you mean lose my petals? Flowers have no concept of their own mortality.
Yeah.
All right. Is
Random
that
point. Owls
was
would
there
be
anything else that
C4E.
happened, or is it just an owlbear? Anything else scary?
Not that I can remember.
Okay.
Just
Well-
chilling here. You know, the bees come by.
Oh yeah, the bees are nice, huh?
Yeah, I like bees.
Bring you lots of pollen. And from other flowers too, but that's real tasty. All right, well you have a good rest of your season. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
thank you. You too.
The owlbears went that way. Apparently there's many. Or at least more than one.
Alright, random pitch here. Okay, we're about to go into a town. Clearly some people have been slaughtered by these creatures. If we take care of them, we could bring their heads and say, pay us for doing something good.
Their heads?
You know,
Their pelts are worth more.
he's got a
I
point.
think their eyes
He
are
does
worth
have a
something
point.
too.
I don't want to chop off their heads.
Well,
Given the amount of blood and viscera that we've just passed by, there's a good chance that these creatures are a danger to the town nearby.
But they're so feathery, and usually they're kind of cute.
and they usually try to eat people. I should know.
They're
My
just
cousin got eaten
hungry.
by one.
It
Yeah,
would
well,
be
He's
nice
hungry.
to have some kind of peace offering when we come back. We did maybe
Kinda
start a
make 'em
riot when we
nice, yeah.
left last time. This would go a long way to making any upset undead hating paladins to get off our back.
Definitely. And you've eaten pigs before, right? Pigs are pretty cute, but you eat them all the same.
I don't know that I've eaten pig.
Have you ever had bacon?
You know what
No.
bacon is, right? You have pocket bacon.
I was not going to eat that. That was for you.
Oh, thanks.
Do you have any bacon at Nodor's house?
She avoided the bacon.
Oh.
This girl is vegetarian or vegan.
Oh boy.
Makes sense.
She's like Beast Boy. I've been most of those animals.
See, Beast Boy is one of those characters that I fully understand his choice. That makes sense to me.
Like I've been a chicken. I don't want to eat chicken. I've been this guy. Just like me on a
Whoa.
Tuesday.
Could. You know what? There could also be a whispering child over there, and we just don't know it.
That's some positive thinking for sure.
So, rightfully for our quest, we should at least go investigate. And if they get violent, then we're just defending ourselves. We can go in peacefully. I mean, Belpip and I can talk to these animals. We just have to do a little spell, and then we'll be able to speak with them. And
Veilpip's head just turns to you, and you just hear. Meep, meep, meep.
I don't speak whatever gibberish that is.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Has he stopped speaking in Gnomish?
No, I mean he's speaking in Gnomish, but the only one who can understand him is Casimir.
True.
So what did Casimir hear?
Oh God, now you're putting me on the spot.
He doesn't even know.
No, I had something in mind. I just don't remember exactly what was said. I had an idea in my head, but unfortunately, it's stream of consciousness, so I don't remember what I was replying to exactly to formulate sentences.
Short-term memory is
Exactly.
the best.
It's
I
one of the
checked lights at
consequences.
work 3 times today because I kept forgetting which ones were out.
Ooh, that's one of the consequences of playing a character who you didn't intend to talk through.
Love
Alright.
how the entire party is just like, no, screw this.
I'm for this. I kind of want to. There could be some real good stuff, guys. And seriously, bones.
All right.
Magic bones?
Well, let's go.
We don't have to if you guys don't want to.
Well, if you think it's worthwhile, I'm willing to go.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We all die horribly.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty much it.
Ha.
Veilpip says you could have your liver eaten while you are still alive.
That'd be interesting.
Apparently, they
curious
start
what
with the
that feels
liver,
like.
and then they go for the stomach, and then they go for your entrails.
Well, let's go for a
horrible.
chat. I can talk to them. Maybe they'll let us, and
All
then, if they don't, we'll leave.
That's what I was gonna. My response was Casimir should be doing the talking, not Veilpip.
Veilpip's doing a great job. Why would I stop him from talking?
Has this be common?
Well, there it is.
Oh, what?
Why is Speak with Animals a first level spell, and Speak with Plants is a third level spell?
I mean, okay.
Good
Have you ever?
question. That is a
Let's
good
be honest
question.
here. An animal gives you a lot of information to work off of with its body language. How much does your grass give you to work on?
A lot.
Yeah, I think it's
bent
harder
over,
to do
people
with
been stepping
sentience
on it.
levels also.
All
I
grass
can-
is
I can-
sentient, Mother Gaia's and everything.
I can definitely see that being a third level spell because, understanding your cat is mildly difficult. Understanding what a potato is feeling.
Oh, well, reading the spell, it literally says you imbue it with limited sentience. So you're creating the sentience.
Oh shit!
Okay, that
At
explains
least,
it.
at least
Yeah.
rules is written. Rules is written.
Aw.
That's why it's a third level spell.
Ah.
Is because you're having to create the brain.
Friend.
Quite
That
She
is
made
one of the
herself
most
a friend.
cartoony-ass
Gave
spells
all
I've
his soul.
seen.
I'm gonna go eat
No.
that flower.
Okay, so all I'm picturing now is Gladys, but as the potato. Oh, look, I'm running as a potato. You did this. It's all your fault.
What
You know
is
what?
my purpose?
I
You
wanna
deliver
take that.
butter.
I'm gonna take that
Oh
potato.
my god.
I'm gonna boil it. I'm gonna mash it. But I'm not gonna stick it in a
Stick
stew
it
that
in
ruins
s-
potatoes. We going? We going to
Yes.
go talk to some owlbears?
Walking as we talk.
Pretty sure I can't talk with owlbears, so I hope someone has speak with animals.
I do. That's what I've been
I
saying this
do.
whole time.
Good, because I'm gonna stand back in the back where I can fireball if necessary.
Are you all
Um,
moving quietly, or just
Yeah.
walking for a chat?
I'm stealthy.
If we're stealthing, Veilpip would like to be carried by Clyde again.
In his little
Well,
swaddle.
I'm assuming Edward is still on my shoulder.
I'm actually going to get down for this, and I'm going to lead the pack. I'm going to be in the front, looking for the owlbear first. When we're getting closer, I'm going to start ritual casting Speak with Animals. I think it's a ritual cast that you can do that with. Nah, maybe. Animal Friendship's not. So I'm going to ritual cast Speak with Animals. Where is it?
Are you going to try to talk to them first?
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan, yeah. So...
No. So no surprising them?
And if that fails, Clyde is holding Veil Pip like a shotgun.
That's part of the thought, is Edward just goes in first without anyone, and you can all station yourselves if you need. Stay out of sight. And you can do shocky stuff, because Edward can take a few hits. He'll be fine. He'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I can also, like, teleport you out if necessary. So.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Okay. So you'll start heading in a southerly direction, picking out more of the tracks that you already saw. As you go, the tracks seem more constant. Like before you run the fringes where it's like, oh, it passed by here. Now it's like, oh, these things come through here a lot. And you do notice some knocked over trees in either south or north, occasional other directions, as if something knocked it over in various directions. As you move on, you can tell by all the prints and by the terrain and also by the increase in smell, your forest senses are letting you know that you are starting to get pretty close. Can I have y'all roll stealth checks, please? If you're being sneaky. If not,
I'm being swaddled. Does that count?
Yeah.
It does count?
It does. So in that case, you roll with advantage.
Okay.
So
I'm just canceling out my disadvantage then?
Yeah, so just roll normal.
Okay, that sounds fine.
So since thaumaturgy can amplify the sounds I make, can it also silence them?
I hope so, because
No.
Yeah,
Can I take the sounds I'm making and make an exact copy of them, but with an inverse wave pattern?
No. But good try.
That's the
Can Veil Pip use his magical tinkering to imbue a stone with a noisemaker, yeet it off into the forest to offset the fact that he just rolled 2 plus 3, so he's got a 5 for a stealth check.
Can I use?
Oh my goodness.
And I throw noisemakers into the forest.
If it makes you feel any better, Edward is not stealthing and is walking quite brazenly through the forest.
Yes, but that's part of the plan.
Yes, they're supposed to see
is.
you. Not
Okay. Well, so
throwing
that
a
can
loud
help
stone is
distract
going to
from
cancel
the...
things out.
So what if I were to use my Eldritch Blast and create a pressure zone around my body that prevents the waves of my... I'm sorry. I will roll a stealth check.
I cast Fireball.
There is a spell that you want that will kill the sound. It's called Silence. Alternatively, Pass Without a Trace will also deafen your sounds. The spells do exist, but thaumaturgy is supposed to amplify.
Yeah.
And I hope you don't choose to use this, but you can also use thaumaturgy to create a noise that is away from you. If you're gonna go we'll create a different noise, you can use thaumaturgy for that.
Do you know when you like fail a check though, or like do badly at a check, or is that meta?
That's pretty...
It depends. So you definitely can hear that somehow in how Veil Pip got
I'm
swaddled.
not being very quiet.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the clink, clink, clack of a scale mail was the giveaway.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like that's louder than it should be. I thought we did this before. We didn't do it the same way.
We were doing fine, but Veil Pip stuck his wand arm out so he could be used as a shotgun, and that made too much noise.
Yeah, he's making cheeky chink sounds.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Oof.
Okay.
I got a total of 8.
Wow.
We're doing
You
great.
guys are doing great.
I'm really bad at stealth.
Guys
This
are
is so
doing
good.
great.
Let's really hope they pay attention to me.
Yeah, the little
So does
raccoon.
anyone want to
Yeah.
cast dancing lights around
The raccoon.
Around the raccoon. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
we
this.
don't know. I don't want that.
Look at this.
just give him his
I
own
will.
musical
Attention
item.
Once I
Little
have
bit.
once I have speak with animals up, I will be calling out, Owlbears, can we have a word? I want to talk. I want to see if there's something we can make out here. Make a deal.
Okay. And that's just in animalese.
It's just an
However, that
animal
spell works.
Animalese.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, you come out into a clearing
Oh, nice
with
home.
a couple more knocked down trees. There is a cave at the far end. And I'd say let's pull up roll 20
I already have it up.
Oh boy.
and take a break.
The year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and